Hey guys, it's Sarah from My Mini Life and dinnersmadesimple.com. Tonight for dinner I'm making baked spaghetti in the Instant Pot using the air fryer lid attachment. So here's the way we make our baked spaghetti. So I've got my pressure cooker ready to go. I've turned it on to the saute mode because we're going to brown our hamburger meat before we start to pressure cook. So I've put a little bit of olive oil in the bottom. And now I'm going to add my hamburger meat so we can brown that. Now you'll notice my hamburger meat is probably packaged different than you've seen. But I buy my meat from Sam's Club. Then I repackage them in 1 pound packages. And I also freeze them flat. That way they thaw out faster. You can put this in a container of water or in your kitchen sink for about 10 minutes, and because it's flat and thin it'll thaw out. So we're going to add that to the pot and go ahead and brown that. So I wanted to share one little tip with you about browning hamburger meat in your Instant Pot. Using the saute function to brown hamburger meat is a great tool. And one thing you can do to help the meat brown faster is you can take your Instant Pot lid and you can turn it backwards and put it on top of your Instant Pot, and it will hold the heat in and it won't pressurize, and your Instant Pot won't continuously tell you that your lid is on incorrectly. Our hamburger meat has finished browning. Now normally this is where I would tell you to drain the grease from your pan. However, I used a 9-10 hamburger meat, and as you can tell there's very little grease in the pot. So we're going to go ahead and not drain any of the grease out. So we're just going to spread our meat out on the bottom of the pan. And now it's time to add the spaghetti noodles. So we're going to use 1 pound of spaghetti noodles, and you're going to take half the box and we're going to break them in half. And you're going to lay them one direction, and then you're going to crisscross to the other direction, and then you're going to do the same thing with the other half of your spaghetti box. Just lay it crossways and then go the opposite direction. Now we're going to add 1 cup of beef broth. I like a little more depth of flavor. If you don't want to use beef broth, or you don't have beef broth available, you can just use an extra cup of water. But I'm going to add 1 cup of beef broth and 3 cups of water. So I'm adding the final cup of water. You're just going to pour it over the top of your noodles. And then you want to take your spatula and just kind of roll your noodles around just a little in the water. Kind of separate them a bit. That way that they're not stuck together at the end. You may still end up with some noodles stuck together, but you just kind of want to swish them back and forth a little bit. Get some noodles there. Make sure they're good and wet. Just kind of slosh them back and forth. Right, now we're going to add 1 jar of Classico spaghetti sauce, just right on top. Now normally I would save a little bit of the water and swish it around in my jar to get all the sauce out, and I forgot. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more water, just maybe 1/4 cup. A little extra water will cook off, so it'll be just fine. Take the water, slosh it around in my jar, and just dump that right down the side. Now, on top of our mixture, I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle some Italian seasoning. I picked this up at Sam's Club. You can also get it at Costco's, Walmart. There's all kinds of different brands. this Tones from Sam's Club is just my favorite. So we're just gonna sprinkle some of that on the top. So now we're gonna put our lid on. We're gonna close that, and we're gonna set our valve to sealing, not venting. So now we're gonna set our pressure cooker to pressure cook for 7 minutes. So we're gonna hit the pressure cook button. We're gonna set it to 7 minutes. And then you don't hit start or anything, it'll automatically start because this is the Duo Plus. So now we're gonna let that sit and cook on pressure for 7 minutes. I'll be back and I'll let you know how long it takes it to come to pressure, and then we'll finish it off. It took our Instant Pot about 10 minutes to come to pressure. So now it has cooked for its 7 minutes, and we're gonna go ahead and release the pressure. Our pressure has released, our pin has dropped, and now we're gonna open the Instant Pot. And when I open my Instant Pot, I always pull the lid up, but I pull it back so any steam that's left goes away from me and not toward me. I'm gonna set my lid to the right. And now you see, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna just stir this up. You'll see our noodles in there, and our meat will come to the top. We're just gonna stir that up nice. Sometimes you'll have some noodles that'll clump together, and what you wanna do is just use your little spatula and go between them, and they will separate. So this is gonna thicken up as we sit here and stir it. So now I've got that all stirred up. Now if you, at this point, you've made spaghetti in the Instant Pot. You don't have to go on to the next step. It's delicious the way it is right now. But we're gonna add cheese to this, and we're gonna unplug the Instant Pot, because that's the most important step before we plug the air fryer up, is unplug your Instant Pot. I'm gonna move my lid to the sink. I'm gonna add some cheese, and we're gonna get ready to bake our spaghetti. So we have our layer of cheese on. Now we're gonna sprinkle some of Lowry's garlic salt with parsley just on the top. Just gives it a little extra flavor. Just sprinkle that right on top. Now we're gonna set our air fryer lid. We've plugged it up, and we're gonna set that on top of our Instant Pot. So now we're gonna set our Instant Pot air fryer lid. We're gonna go ahead and do a broil. We're gonna put that on 400, and we're only gonna do it for about 5 minutes or so. So we'll go ahead and set that, and then you'll hit start. So our air fryer lid has stopped broiling now. It's did its cool down, and now we're gonna check out our baked spaghetti. There we go, put that on our lid. Wow, so now we have a pot full of baked spaghetti. That looks really good. It's got a good crispy top. Let's check this out. Oh wow, that is awesome. Look at that cheese. So I'm gonna go throw some garlic bread in my Instant Vortex, and we're gonna serve this up for dinner. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the little bell so you'll be notified anytime we post a video. And check out our website right there, dinnersmadesimple.com, and join our Facebook group so you can discuss recipes with us or ask any other additional questions that you have. And leave a comment. Tell me something that you want to see us make with the air fryer lid. We're excited about it. We're loving it. We can't wait to share what else we've got with you guys, and we'll see you next time.